Hi, I'm Sammy of Sammy's World. Thanks for watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you don't mind, please take the time to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Today, we will be sublimating a Dollar Tree glass cutting board, like you see here. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the supplies. You're going to need a heat press, heat thermal tape, butcher paper. You're going to actually need the cutting boards from Dollar Tree. This is a circle one. We have a square one, and on that cutting board also is the Oracle 651. You're going to need alcohol, rapid tag, paper towel, glue. I'm using B7000. You're going to need your actual graphic or photo printed off your sublimation printer. You're going to need a sublimation printer, which is the Epson that we have here. You're going to need sublimation paper, a cutting board, as well as scissors and pen and a knife or something to wedge off the footing on your actual cutting board. Okay, we're going to remove the plastic from the cutting board so that we can begin our project. So it just rips completely off. The label is actually on that paper. We're going to use the knife. I'm using a butter knife. You could use a spatula or something to help to wedge off these four footings. They're held on by an adhesive. The adhesive isn't too strong, so it's not that hard to remove, but it's going to leave that adhesive residue, and we're going to need to clean that to make sure the surface is smooth and properly prepared for this project. So we're going to use the alcohol and a paper towel to help remove the sticky adhesive and to clean the board. So you just got to work with it, rubbing it, using your nail, using more alcohol, and just clean the board and get it as clean and residue free as possible. Like, it needs to be completely residue free for this project, or it's going to show in the final project. So we got the rapid tack, and we're going to just spray that on, and we're going to clean the glass with that as well. We're also going to use that to adhere the Oracle to the glass. So right now we're using it to make sure that our glass is squeaky clean. I'm going to use the little lint brush and then go back over it with paper towel, making sure it's dry and squeaky clean. So now we're ready to put our Oracle. This is the Oracle White 651. We're going to spray the glass with the Rapid Tack and adhere this Oracle vinyl. It's an adhesive vinyl. We're going to adhere that to the glass. And we got to make sure that we're pressing out any air bubbles. You don't want any air bubbles in between the glass and your Oracle 651. So I'm using a paper towel, I'm using a roller. The roller, I found out, didn't help me at all with this particular material, but just pressure and rubbing it with the napkin in my hand, it really helped out to get rid of a lot of the bubbles. So we get those bubbles off of there. So you just got to work with it. You just got to keep rubbing it and pushing the bubbles out towards the edge. Just push them out towards the edge and get them off of the board, because you do not want to have those bubbles in your actual project at the end. It'll show. So we just want to make sure that all the bubbles are removed. Okay, so The bubbles are gone, and this is the photo we're working with. Isn't it lovely? We're just going to go ahead and line this up. Oh, I had two. Well, we're going to line this up on the glass. We're going to center it, make sure the most important part of your photo is on the oracle. So we're going to go ahead and tape it down. Once we have it in the position that we desire, we'll have the heat thermal tape. So I'm going to go ahead and make little slits of tape. So that makes it much easier to tape the photo down to the glass when you have the strips pre-cut. So I'm just going to pre-cut some strips. I want at least, I don't know, probably 2 for each side. So maybe eight strips of tape. Okay. So let's go ahead and put them in place. There's a little paper hanging off the edge a little. So we're going to tape the glass, and then we're going to tape the edge of the glass and then tape onto that paper, and then the rest of the tape, put it around towards the bottom of the paper. So we can make sure that all of this is secure, because we don't want any ghosting. So we want to make sure that the picture stays secure to the glass, and that prevents ghosting. So there we have it. So we wind up with six tapes. Now it's ready for the heat press. We're going to go ahead and prepare our circular cutting board. So it's wrapped in plastic with a label. Like the first, we're just going to go ahead and rip that plastic coating. We're going to get the footing off with the butter knife. We're going basically through the exact same steps that we did with the square cutting board, except this is a circle cutting board. So we're just going to take the footings off. We're going to make sure we clean that residue off the bottom. We do not want that showing through on our photo. We're going to use the alcohol as we did before. After that, we're going to go and clean the residue with the rapid tap. So the rapid tack. So that's the rapid tack. So we're going to clean it, make sure it's dry. And then we're going to adhere our circle cut Oracle vinyl, Oracle 651. So we're going to go ahead and wipe this off again. Make sure it's residue free. Okay, get it nice and clean. Make sure all those little spots, go over what spot you might still see any residue. Just make sure you just go over those spots and get rid of it prior to putting your oracle down. So our surface is prepared and ready. So we're going to go ahead and spray. We already sprayed the cutting board with the rapid tack. That helps to adhere the oracle, and also helps to make it removable as we go through the process of removing the bubbles, because we want to make sure there's no bubbles in between the glass and the oracle. So we're gonna I'm just applying pressure with my hand and pushing the bubbles out to the edge. Okay, so once it's dry, we're gonna go ahead and tape our photo to this oracle in the glass. So this is the photo I'll be using. Isn't it beautiful? So we're just gonna go ahead and line this up, make sure that everything fits within the perimeter of that oracle on the glass. Anything that does not fit will not, of course, will not be on the cutting board. So we want to make sure the most important part of our photo is fitting on the cutting board. So just line that up and then tape it in place. So we're going to go ahead and tape around the circle to make sure we tape it in place, because when we go to the heat press to press it, we don't want any ghosting. So we're just going to go ahead and tape it around the perimeter. as we did with the square. So the exact same step is the exact same step. Both items are 7 3/4 inches, so the photos are printed at 8 inches, and the oracle is cut at 7.5 inches. Okay, so we're gonna put butch paper on the bottom half to protect the bottom part. We're gonna warm it up a little. We're warming the heat press setting to 385. We're gonna press the cutting board for 190 seconds. So now we're going to go ahead and place the cutting board with the photo side down and the glass cutting board side up. We're going to put the butch paper on top, press it for 190 seconds. Start the timer, and we'll be back when it's done. Okay, so let's take a look. See, it's like magic. The picture comes through. It's really hot, so I'm just going to grab the paper, and then I'm going to take it and set it to the side and cool it off. Okay, so once it cools, we remove the tape and the paper, and look, you have a lovely cutting board. That's both sides. As you can see, the cutting side is more glossy. So it's B7000 we're going to use to put the footing on. Now this step is optional. So I'm making these as gifts, and I'm not exactly sure if they're going to use it as a cutting board or if they're going to use it to display it upward or hang it. So I'm just going to put the footings back on with my adhesive. So I'm going to put all four on and set it to the side and let it dry. And when it's ready, then hey, I'll wrap it. Wrap it. So we're going to go ahead and go to the second one. Here's my circular one. Look at it, isn't it lovely? We're going to go ahead and remove this tape. Now, I wouldn't be able to hold it like this if it had not cooled down. So you have to let it completely cool. It may take a while, seeing that it was pressed at 385 degrees. So you just let it cool and the paper comes right off. See? And then I'm going to go ahead and put my footing back on using my B7000 adhesive. So I'm just going through the same step. So it's the exact same steps for the circle cutting board as it is for the square cutting board. So it's a really easy process, and you'll have a lovely gift that you can give any time of the year. Christmas is coming up now, but it's good as a birthday gift, good as a housewarming gift, as good for any type of gift you would like to, gift it for. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, inexpensive gift. The most you're paying is for the actual, you have to pay for the oracle. You have to make sure you have ink in your sublimation printer, that you have the sublimation paper and things of that nature. But the most effort is the time that it takes. So it's a wonderful gift anybody would love. Who doesn't love a photo of themselves or their family? So these are the two that I did. We have the square and we have the circle. Which one do you like? You like the green circle or you like the square? Leave a comment below. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching. I'm Sammy of Sammy's World.